Bum 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 ba bum ba. Off constantly. Good evening, welcome to Off Constantly, your weekly pop culture extravaganza and ADD theater. I'm your host, Bamba. With me, as always, is Samurai.
Hello.
And backwoods water smoking hot Jay.
I do it all.
We'd like to welcome you to Off Constantly. Again, the reward is still out there. Our sign is still missing. So if somebody has it, bring it back. I mean, really, it's a sign.
Stop the
You
insanity.
really need a life. So, first thing we're going to do is get to a few emails we got this week. So I hope you enjoyed that. How's it going?
It couldn't be better.
What do you got going on?
I'm
I
here
know
with my best
it's
friends.
almost Christmas.
Tis the season.
Tis the season. Of course,
Season it
unless
is.
unless this airs after Christmas,
Then
it's
Christmas
almost-
was fantastic.
then
Welcome
it's
to
almost
the new year.
Valentine's Day.
Well, do you think we're going to make it?
If you are watching this at home, the Mayans were wrong. Although, Dick Clark is gone, so how are we going to have New Year's Eve?
You know he's gone? Not forgotten.
Not forgotten.
Not forgotten.
So,
I never knew who he was.
Neither by the
What?
Mayans either.
who are you? Are you like an alien? You didn't know what Dick Clark was?
No.
Why do you hate America?
Who is
mean,
it?
Only someone that hates America doesn't know who Dick Clark
He's
is.
the oldest, or he's
The world's oldest teenager.
teenager. Yeah. He was
He counted the
87-year-old
ball, though?
teenager.
Every New Year's Eve.
On what,
87 years
Fox?
Ryan Seacrest didn't always do it, okay?
Oh.
See, she knows who that is now. Okay,
old.
so,
Dick Clark was a young Ryan Seacrest.
Yes.
But older.
and much cooler. Not as
Yes.
lame. He actually had talent. He had a reason to be famous. He was
Actually-
Dick Clark.
He didn't wear high-heeled shoes.
No, and he wasn't 3'1".
I think you're giving him an inch, but that's all right. That's fine. You can take it.
That's what you give. The subjects this evening are, we have 3 subjects that we're going to talk about for about 5 minutes. And got a couple things. We're going to kick things off with men's jewelry. Jay, I notice you're a big fan of men's jewelry.
Is that a former ear piercing?
Nope, never,
a mole.
never, nothing, nothing
a
ever.
mole.
You know what? I used to wear a necklace that somebody made me. It was the early '90s. It was a hemp necklace, and somebody
What was
made
her
it for
name?
me. Kara. And then also I wore a necklace I got at Lollapalooza. It was a necklace with a fish on it, and I wore it for a number of years until it started to turn my skin green. And then
Hemp?
No, the fish necklace was the one that I got at Lollapalooza.
It was a chain.
I did wear a wedding ring when I got married.
And when she
And
left
then
you
When
quit
the
wearing it.
unfortunate thing happened that I lost a bunch of weight, and then my fingers got so skinny that my wedding ring now slides right off my finger, and I'm too lazy to go get
I've
it
heard that
resized.
excuse from several other men. So
You know what? I wish I was going like, "Hey, ladies, look, I'm not married." When more ladies are like, "Hey, that guy's creepy, and he's not wearing a wedding ring, so he's even creepier. Let's get away from him."
what's
So-
really funny is I accidentally left my wedding ring off for a day, and I would drive around the neighborhood with my arm out the window.
Cocked at a 90?
Of course, it's gotta be like, "Hello, trolling," and when I got home, undergarments everywhere on the car.
I believe it.
I had to explain to everybody that where these undergarments came from. So
So I'm not a big.
Not a big men's jewelry
No,
fan.
I just.
I see you
I
are.
can't stand them either. So let's move on to.
No, what is this?
Yeah, look at that.
Why is this?
This is actually a survival tool. I use this for survival when you are in the woods and you need rope. You use this.
How do you unchain it?
That's
mean,
a
how do you-
secret. I could tell you, but then I'd have to kill you. So we'll just go with trust me, okay?
It looks
But you
like-
also have your belly button pierced, right?
I do. And we aren't allowed to talk about some of Jay's piercings.
I can imagine.
It's what you can't see that scares you.
The mind's eye. The mind's eye.
So-
The whispering.
Being a young professional female, how do you feel about men's jewelry? Like when you go to a bar, is that what you hone in on? Is the guy wearing the most
Yeah.
men's jewelry?
I like the gauges, you know.
Do you?
No,
I
I'm
don't
not.
get
I don't.
those.
No, I don't.
You know, I think those gauges are good for if you have a BB gun or target practicing. You have something to like that would be a challenge. I want to try and shoot it through that hole in your ear.
That's right. I feel like
I just want
Well, maybe that's why they do it.
I feel like in the morning when you're getting ready, if you could just, that'd be handy to like hook a hanger through so you could leave your business suit.
Yeah.
Like,
Should I wear
hung
this
up
one or
while
this
you're
one?
Wandering around the house. Yeah, exactly. Does this
You could
look
just go
better on me?
zoop,
Huh?
zoop.
Huh? Huh?
That's a good idea.
I had a cousin that had those big gauges, and it was freaky because he did that a lot. And then
That would be freaky.
he wore earbuds, and he hung them from his earbuds. It just grossed me out.
Although I would get those, I
Like
would get those and
headphones.
actually
Yeah.
get speakers, so I didn't have to put the earbuds in.
In
and
my
I
day,
could
we
be
called
like-
them earbuds, so I don't know what you guys call them.
Headphones.
Headphones.
I was a little younger than him, so I called them ear friends, not earbuds. But that's a little bit different.
That was a good one. I liked it.
Another question that someone emailed in from home, Rick from Little Canada. Good evening, Rick.
Howdy.
Thanks for the email. We appreciate them. Keep them
And
coming.
just to say,
Yes.
I think calling Little Canada is a little degrading. I think Little Canada is just as great as regular Canada. Okay, just want to.
If
I
not
just, I
better.
just want to be on record. as
If
saying
not,
that,
because
okay?
I don't trust Canada. It's too quiet. It just sits there, doesn't really do anything.
Oh, they got things
Someday they're
going
gonna invade
on
us. You
there.
watch.
They got things.
You heard it here on Off Constantly. Canada will invade us. Wasn't that on South Park?
South Park. Blame
So-
Canada.
Blame
It
Canada.
was the
Yep.
crux of the
Love
song.
that song. So, but Rick has a question about men's jewelry. Can guys that aren't gangsters wear gold jewelry? Gold chains?
Well,
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I mean, if it depends. Like, I think that like if you're like an Al Capone gangster, though, you can be like, I'm gonna take this here men's jewelry, see, and I'm gonna get you when you wear with the coppers.
Really?
We all became 1920 gangsters all of a sudden. I'm gonna get you, boys.